Yeah, guys.
Guess who is in the building? B to the O to the C. Wow. B.O.C. Come on, let's go check for him. Oh my God, this is B.O.C. Hi. How are you? Nice to meet you. I'm good. Welcome. Good. I love your dreads. Wow. Can I take off the cap? Let me see it.
Yeah,
You actually look like Burna Boy, you know, yeah?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Oh, that's
my
nice.
brother in the hustle.
Oh, so what inspired the dread, like?
Bob Marley.
Bob Marley.
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah, and Samson, that brief Samson.
Okay, so about the name B.O.C, how did it come up? Like the B.O.C name, like what inspired it?
I've been a fan. I've been a fan of a lot of artists. I've been a fan of artists from back in the days, like D.O.C. I've been a fan too. I was actually using Diamond D before the B.O.C. You understand? And then Diamond, the name Diamond became so common that I had to get an acronym. You understand? And then I thought of B.O.C. as just being a blackout cartoon. That was back then, though. Blackout cartoon is just someone that just came from the backstage and then took over the show from the main artist. So that was just the concept behind the name. But now you can also refer B.O.C. as Black Ordained Charm, Bulu's own child. Bulus is my dad's name actually, and then Beyond Ordinary Critics, you know, Based on Control, and what have you.
That's nice.
Baba kagenda mukito bwaza kuno. Actually, I'm so in love with this country. Like, this is my first time, as a matter of fact. This is my first international trip, and then this is just the typical African country, and then I so much love the way things are being done here. You know, the turnout here was so massive, and at a point I felt I was in Nigeria actually, because the audience were actually coming along with what I was doing, and I was like, wow, so these people down here are really conversant with my lyrics, and I was so amazed.
Can we get to know about you, like something about you? How did you come about it, the inspiration behind your rap?
I think I've been in this thing for as long as 13 years now.
Wow.
Like back in 2003 was when I started, and I think it was an influence I got by my peers. You know, there were like one or two persons that were doing it, and then they were like, why don't you try this? And at this point I was like, no, I don't want to do this. Like, I thought of it, and then I said, let me give it a try. And then ever since then I've been keeping it real, understand? And I'm so in love with the music that I sometimes don't even care if it's going to be profitable or not, but I feel it's really an avenue that I get to express myself and then what I feel about life. So as a matter of fact, what inspires me is nature itself. I mean, things I see around me, that's just my inspiration. Yeah, I think I don't have one particular person, but I look up to a lot of great artists. As a matter of fact, I look up to whoever artist that is good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
How long does it take you to compose a powerful song? Like your lyrics, they were so killing.
Yeah. Sometimes 1 hour.
1 hour.
Sometimes more than a day. Sometimes more than a week. You know, it depends on how inspiration comes and then the situation girdling the whole thing. Like when I'm in the studio and then a producer gives me a beat and he wants me to write and record there and then, I would not have any option than to just do it. You understand? So in such kind of situations, it might take me like 1 hour or two to come up with a song. Wow, it's really feels good to be out here in the great city of Cotonou, all the way from Nigeria. B.O.C state, we call it Beehive. In the next 5 years, I hope to still keep it real, and I hope to make this Hausa rap thing international in the sense that it's going to cover a lot of places, like even in Europe, like America, US, and all those places for as long as I live.
That's nice. So do you have plans of collaborating with any other artists, like any other Nigerian artists?
Yeah, I have actually been collaborating with a lot of artists, like right from time, but of late I think the notable one I've done was the one I featured Ferocious on a song called Really Real on my EP, Sorry Please Thanks, and I featured Morel on Harara. I featured DJ AB on K, all in No English mixtape, and then I featured Kenny Wonder on Do That. And apart from them, I've worked with a lot of good artists, like artists from where I hail from. I hail from Bauchi State, yeah, in Nigeria. We call it Beehive actually, and I've worked with a lot of good artists from there too. And then I hope to work with not just big names, but artists that have quality. Yeah, the thing that makes me distinctive is my way of rap, and then how I see rap. Everyone has his own techniques, you understand, and then my own technique is what makes me different. And then, like, for whatever reason, I respect every other artist, but then I believe I'm just myself, and there can never be me again.
Most of your raps are in Hausas, like some of them are in Hausas, maybe not all, but
yeah.
So how do you plan on reaching Nigerians, as in people that are not Northerners? How do you plan on getting to them? People that don't hear Hausa or something, people like me now, I don't hear the song, I dance. You understand? So how do you plan on getting to us?
But funny enough, I have more English songs than Hausa. It is just that the Hausa songs move much more faster these days, you understand? And then I don't see the language I used to rap as a barrier from reaching people, because I believe there's a way music speaks, you understand? It doesn't just verbally speak, but then it reaches the soul. So sometimes it's not just about the language. I remember when we were young, we used to sing some Indian songs that we do not even know the meaning, but then we'll just be happily singing it, and you understand? Yeah, we know the song's cool, really, but we don't know what they're saying. So I believe sometimes it's not just the language.
Do you know, with this I could write a book about you, Sha, as in I've known I now know something about you. Okay, rounding up, please, can you just tell me like something crazy, something funny, like something nobody knows, something you've not told anybody before, like?
Wow, actually when I was in Lagos, in 2010, between December 2010 and May 2011, there was a day I got so broke that I trekked from Maryland to Ojodubega.
Wow, that's far.
I mean, it's very, very far. I mean, the Ojodubega is not just there, but it's Olura, somewhere inside. It's very far. Anybody that knows Lagos would know that. So I trekked for as far as that. And I've never told anybody. But that's the grind.
Okay, that means I'm the first to hear,
yeah, that's the hustle. Yeah, what's going on? My name is B.O.C, Beyond Ordinary Credits, based on Control. I'm on Heat Entertainment TV. Don't touch that dial, you know the deal, yo.